After completing the module, you will be able to understand and educate customer on specific facilities and services available for different categories of customers. Learn about providing gender and age-specific services as per their unique and collective requirements. Follow standard etiquette with women at workplace. Know company procedures and policies. Now let us learn about gender and age-sensitive service practices through two small movie clips.
Congratulations, Jyoti. You are now the senior sales manager of this company. And here is your revised salary breakup.
Sir, with all due respect, when Vishal got promoted to senior project manager, he got a 40% hike in his salary and I received only 20%.
I know, Jyoti, but the salary structure have changed now. This is our new HR policy. I hope you understand.
Mr. Trivedi, my output percentage for the project was much higher than Vishal. Then why did Vishal get the promotion instead of me?
Oh, Jyoti, the position is very technical. The workload is very high. I don't think that it's appropriate for you.
Here we see how a female FOE can face a lot of gender bias in the workplace. Gender inequality is still a rampant practice in many organizations all over the world. Despite the best efforts of companies to promote diversity and equality, women still face gender bias and mostly seen in the lower paying executive ranks while men continue to dominate the administrative level. While the concept of gender mainstreaming into occupational service and health has gained some ground, there are only isolated examples of gender being mainstreamed into OSH legislation and policy and workplace action. As the labor market remains heavily segregated, women and men still do different work. Women and men are exposed to different physical and psychological hazards and risks at the workplace. Exposure to the same risks affects women and men differently. Work predominantly undertaken by women is often presumed to be lighter, easier, and safer than that undertaken by men and consequently receives less attention. To guarantee continued improvement in workplace safety and health for both men and women, gender differences must be taken into account in the design of OSH legislation, policies, systems, and preventive measures. Now, limitations to OSH policies. The limitations in the application of existing OSH indicators are because they focus on traditional employment patterns, occupational injuries and diseases predominantly represented by male workers, missing framework of gender-responsive indicators addressing health determinants, outcomes, and systems performance. All gender-responsive indicators rely only on quantitative and qualitative sex disaggregated data. Now, what is the meaning of disaggregated data? Is essentially for it implies gender-sensitive analysis of analyzing issues, strategic planning of programs, implementation of programs, monitoring programs, and evaluation of programs and projects. The development of sex disaggregated data allows for tackling OSH inequalities at work as it identifies issues that would be gender-specific. This data on OSH could then be used to identify and assess the different working conditions of women and men, including changes over time, improve knowledge and understanding of the impact of working conditions and environments, determine gender-basis occupational health, identify the main areas of concern, establish priorities and develop the effective tools, preventive measures for both men and women, allocate adequate resources according to real needs in an equitable manner, evaluate and monitor outcomes by gender, Present and publish progress with indicators by gender.